Waah Gwaan YouTube, is your boy Yardman back with another video.
What's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah.
And in this video, I'm going to be saying how they disrespected my boy Rambo, breaking it down with you. I know I've been gone for a while. Man, this popularity has been getting to my head. I've been, getting DMs from chicks saying they want to fly me out to the States, Been blowing up recently. But I thank you for your patience. First things first, I want to thank the guy that thought of the idea of putting Rambo in this game. Maybe Ed Boone, I don't know. I just wanna
Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. I wanna shake his hand. I wanna shake.
presentation is on point, the brutalities. It's just the references, all of that. It's like 100, 10 out of 10. But then come to the gameplay. I know you guys been watching tier list videos and you've seen Rambo all the way at the bottom all the time, and there's a good reason for it, because he's simply put trash. And then you have the naysayers saying no, he's good, you're just not using him correctly. And I like to tell them,
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
let's talk about all the unnecessary gaps in these man's strengths, because I don't get it. Look at this. That has a gap.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it. That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Then we have
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
this has a gap.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it. That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Alright, can somebody break this down for me why this is minus 30? I don't get it. I don't get why. Because he got fatal blows in this game, combat mechanic armored as well. That's even less minus than this, but this is minus 30. Like, what? I don't even understand why they chose this number. I think it was a typo. I'm gonna be real with you, YouTube. I think this was a typo because I don't even get it. I don't get why.
Why?
I don't get why they're doing this iconic character like that. I don't know. They got Sylvester Stallone to voice the character yet. This is just fucked up, YouTube. This is just fucked up. And you got Joker over here with a meterless launcher. Yeah, he just launches you, and that's like barely minus. I know it ends in a high, but still, I know you get what I mean. Like, why does Rambo have to deal with this shit?
What the fuck? That's not fair! That's not fair!
And then you have Noob with a high-low that easily shimmies you, that launches you as well. It's not even like you get crazy damage from this string. It doesn't. So why the hell is it minus 30? I don't get it. Alright, and now on to the special moves. Here's the base, what's it, a whip trap? I was thinking about saying, yo, we could bypass all these buffs, man, and just say, yo, just forget about all the buffs that I'm gonna list in this video that I think Rambo should get, and just make this a low, make him another Gears, and piss people off. But that would be the lazy way, and Aaron should probably do that, I believe. You think so? I know so.
I'm a genius.
But if they did that, I would actually be satisfied. I would ignore everything else. I'm just used to the bare minimum. The real problem with the bow and arrow is in the corner it does a combo off every string. I don't get it. Why not? 1-2, his jab string. I think it's the worst jab string in the game. It has a gap. It doesn't come up with anything really, except I guess maybe his slide, which it's okay. I guess he doesn't get okay or anything. Loads up a KB. Alright, now we need to talk about the special moves that Rambo has. It goes from trash, mediocre, and that's about it. There's none of them that's really great per se. It's It's just okay at best. What I got equipped in this variation is Snare Trap and Fubar, which I think personally is his best variation. Like, to me, he has damage, he has mix, I guess, with the command grab. Okay, because it keeps it close, but it's not nothing to write home about in comparison with the upper tiers. Because how I feel it should be is that every character should be like almost on the same level, that have everything they need and everything works perfectly, and we don't have whiffing issues. That's how I see this game should be made. I would love that every special move in this game has a purpose and every one of them works, and nothing to be banned as well. Oh well.
I'm a genius.
Let me show you why Snare Trap is trash. I pre this chat. I pre this YouTube. I'm saying chat. I'm so used to Twitch. But anyway, yeah. Snare Trap. 2-slot move. Yeah, a launcher. That doesn't do like crazy damage, you know. 2 slots. Remember, there's only 3 slots available to each character in this game. So you think, a 2-slot move, it should work with everything. It should be perfect, right? Wrong! Look at this. My jab string. Literally useless. Doesn't combo. Oh my god, minus 23. This, my mid. My mid doesn't combo as well. 2 slots. Remember that. This is taking up 2 slots. I only have 1 slot left after this. What else is it? 2-2. Doesn't combo. Oh my. I used a string. Like, why do you have characters out there with a single launcher? Just do what they want. How I would buff this is just make this a mid. It doesn't need to be a low. Make it a lot faster. Make it a mid. I don't know. That's the only buff I can think of for this move. Or if you want to keep it the same, make it 1 slot. Just 1 slot. It doesn't need to be 2 slots. Because check, as well as this, I get nothing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I get nothing for that. If you're in the air, I can't use my launcher, man. I know one of my favorite moves in his arsenal is Fubar, his command grab. It leaves you right next to them. I already discussed it in my previous video about how nice this is. But look at the damage. 9%.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, as of now, 9% on that. And you can't even pick where you want to throw them if you don't amp it, which is also stupid. I don't think command grab should be like that. You should always be able to choose where you want to throw them, which I would also buff as well without using bar. I would give him at least how much damage? Since it leaves it right close, right next to them, I would give him 100, maybe 110 damage. Not 90. No, that's way too low. Like, the risk is so high. Just don't do KB. And I eat like what, 40%, perhaps 50. No. It needs to be at least 100, and I'm asking for the bare minimum here. I'm so used to that. Give me 100 at least. And if I amp it, 13%. But I have to switch to make it 150. What the fuck? I know he slams him on the ground when he switches side, but still, that's stupid. Just make it 15%. Again. Always. Why is there a downside to keep up the person in the corner? 13%. That's just a regular throw. Why don't I just do that instead? This move is kind of, like I said, this is the mediocre move. Just okay. And also, there's another thing. The only tick grab he has is off of his pokes.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Are you? Oh my god. my god, like what the fuck? Okay, okay. Oh, I would buff this. Make this a tick grab 2-2. It has no use, it has no purpose, man. Just make this a tick grab 2-2. And another thing about this command grab, the range. What the hell is this range? It whiffs in the corner like crazy if I'm trying to combo somebody, because its range is so bad. It's like, I don't know how to say it, the hit region or the grab region or whatever in midair. It's so small that I can barely grab the person if I'm trying to combo them in the corner. It whiffs constantly when I try to combo somebody, and it's so infuriating, man. I don't even know. So just increase that. He doesn't have to have a crazy range like, say, Term or Baraka, but still, if I'm comboing somebody mid-air, I should always hit this. I don't have to, I shouldn't be, you know, having to time it. You should just, you know, grab him like a command grab should. Okay, when you think of Rambo, what weapon first comes to mind? Some people might say the knife, which is understandable, but I would say the M60 for me. So I was hyped when I saw that shit in the trailer. I was like, yo, this is my boy, this is my variation. I'm gonna run with it. That's before we knew variations wouldn't be a thing anymore. But again, this move is just, I would say, is it trash? No, it's mediocre. Check it. Look at this. Unamped. Look at the chip damage. That's so many hits, so many bullets. Look at the chip damage. It's like garbage. And if I amp it, but the chip damage, the only thing this needs is chip damage. Think about Joker and his that low shot that he does. That does so much chip. Way too much chip. And look, this man is emptying the clip or whatever, the LMG. Look at all those bullets, barely any chip. That's trash. And he replaces the bow and arrow, which I believe is way better. Alright, this version is actually interesting. Leopard Krawl with the this move as a throw. You know, I'm sure you guys all know this. Getting trolled out. He has a low stab that does like 2%. And he has a parry. A 6-frame parry that is, but you know, start up to activate crawl and all that, so it's not really 6 frames per se. But yeah. So I'm like, yo, this is kinda like Running Man. In a way. You can crawl so you can move forward with it. The only thing I would change about this is the KBs. That's the only thing I would actually fix about this move. Just the KBs. The KBs are if you're crawling a certain distance, man. And I don't see you hitting this in a match like constantly. Like say Liu Kang's bicycle kick. And again, a KB requirement in this game that makes no sense. Makes no sense. Kind of like Johnny's parry. The requirement makes no sense. Like no fucking sense. They must think we're idiots if we're gonna get hit by that. But I've hit somebody with this before this parry, but that was like first week when Rambo came out. Oh, I think this should work. Say, I maybe catch a roll. That would be nice, right? And the damage has to increase because 26% off of that hard read.
Please, sir. I want some more.
Makes no sense. That should be at least, say, 320.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, that's what I say. It's Rambo. Fuck it. It should be OP. And the parry as well. If they wake up, if they do a wake up buttons or something, you know, up 3. That should be KB as well. Oh crap. Oh, he has less damage? I didn't even know that shit, if it's the parry. Well, it should have the same damage, 32% every time. Got them fear waking up on me. So in this variation, I got the roll equipped. And the point I'm trying to make with the roll is how I think this should have been buffed is just be projectile invulnerable. I mean, when he rolls and stabs you with the knife and shit, I guess he goes under the mid, but like right here, like at the very start, that shit should be invulnerable to projectiles completely. I should never get hit ever. The startup should be a lot faster and shit. I should never get hit. Never. It's just a simple buff, man. I mean, Kotal Khan has that with a cat, right? He just dashes at you and projectiles pass right through him. Why can't Rambo have that? Another thing with the roll I would buff is that's +1. Sometimes it can be 0, but I don't know. I think this overhead should be like, since it's spending bar, like say +5 or some shit. You can't jail it, but it's way better than +1. +1 is just next to nothing. Can't really do shit at this range with +1. You can't jail anything. You can't jail with +5, but at least you can get maybe a mash, a quick mash down 3 in, maybe. If your opponent isn't Fujin, that can buy dash everything he wants, however he wants. But yeah, I digress. And also, is it too much to ask for this to combo? I don't know, I just think it should combo, man. It should be a lot faster than this. It's an overhead, I know, but still. People should fear this shit. But instead, you can get mashed out of this. Let me show you. Look at that. I don't know, I just think this should be a mix. Like, you're always guessing. Overhead, should I stand? You know, should I prepare for the knife? Because the knife is not actually unsafe. It's not a safe move, the knife. You can actually punish it. You're gonna interrupt this shit so easily, man. Maybe make the cancel not as fast as, I don't know, a way to balance it. But the cancel is pretty fast. I guess you could just... But then again, off a string it's -29, so... Yeah, when it comes to the Mace Trap, another move that could have been sick. Another move that it's just underused because I would say it's trash. It's not even mediocre, it's trash. It's even more unsafe than Whip Trap, that's default for one. I guess it's a bit less unsafe if you amp it, but still, why? I was like, alright, maybe I could try this out. It has a nice KB attached to it. It's slower, way slower than Whip Trap. That's default again, mind you. As in, I just believe that a move should replace a move. Or have just... When they replace a move, I just believe that it should have a purpose, you know? Something different completely. But then there's a KB tied to this move, right? But let's look at the KB requirement. Let me remind myself, I just barely use this move. It's so bad. Triggers if the move hits the opponent 3 times in a row.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Like, this is not Liu Kang's bicycle kick that you can just get easily, like KB. I think this KB should be changed though, since it's supposed to stop opponents from jumping. If they try and jump on you, you anti-air them with this KB instantly. Let's see the KB. I don't even remember what damage it does. 280. Full screen, leave them full screen. Alright. That damage is alright. I don't mind that one. You hit them in the air, you can probably react to this. Quick fingers. And they're gone. So yeah. Okay, another buff for Mace Trap. Hear me out. Mace Trap. And Whip Trap as well. Let them be projectile invulnerable. It should be a physical attack. For some reason,
Yes! Yes!
for some reason it passes right through Jade. But for Shang Tsung, when he turns into smoke, it hits him. So I don't get it. Is it a bug? This is a complete game, so will it ever be fixed? So that's some level of inconsistency, I believe, and it should just be a physical move. It should never be parried. And then we have MRE. See that chunk of hell? That's amazing. That's amazing, man. That's a really nice special move. I've seen a bunch of trolls use this move, but
Scorpion.
yeah, it's trash. It's trash. Look at the startup. Look, without the KB, 103 startup, probably 102. Can somebody explain to me how does this make sense? Like, I know this is health and all, but still, why is it so slow? And the recovery, man, this is probably worse than the taunts, Shao Kahn taunts. Look at the health recovered. Nah, that needs to be way more. If I pull this off in game, I should be 110%. My health should be like 1010, I should say. HP, because if I pull this off in game and I survive to tell about it. No, switch that. I should just win the game. I should just win the match. It should say game over. Maybe have a brutality attached to it with some bugs coming out of your opponent's eyes or some shit, because this move has no place in this game. Not with that startup and recovery. So maybe the startup, buff that shit. Make it a lot faster than that. Maybe, I don't want it to be too crazy. So make it 10, no, not 10 frame. I'm playing. Make it, I'ma say, startup 30 frames. Yeah. And recovery maybe 30 frames maybe as well, because they seem to love the number 30, right?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And yeah, that's how I would buff this move. So let's talk about the Commando special move. So we got this. True grabs, by the way, except for this one. This is just a restand, leaves you plus 10. So this move is trash in my opinion.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
His strings should be default. All these extra strings, they're not that amazing. It's not like you can amp them. If he could amp them, but I would understand spend bar to get more damage, but no, it's just a grab. Let's see the base damage. 8% at 8% grab.
What? What the fuck?
Shit, that can be OS. And if you don't know what OS means, it just means that you take care of multiple options doing one thing. This move should just be default. That's the buff. You don't have to fix anything else. Just make it default. And if you want to make it a slot, which I'm highly against, maybe able to be amp this shit and get like, say, if I grab them with this should do at least, this entire string should do at least 25%. I spend a bar. I'm taking a risk, because if you doubt that and you just guess right, or you just OS it, I die. I lose 50%, 40%. But just made me able to amp this shit. All of them, I should be able to amp it. Even this one, maybe the restand. Maybe I spend bar, leave them close, but less plus. It's not plus 10 anymore. Make it like plus 5. So now let's talk about the Claymore. This is just an okay movie in my opinion. It's not anything too crazy. You know, when it would have been perfect if Snare Trap and Claymore didn't conflict. Then Rambo would have just been nuts. But sadly, we're allergic to fun in MK11, so they conflict and it's not allowed.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Okay, I won't lie, I damn near forgot that this movie existed, and I ended my recording and everything because this movie's so trash no one used it. You can see it's pretty obvious what the issue is with this movie. Look at Sub-Zero. And Airborne, there's nothing. Passes right through me. So yeah, this movie is garbage. I mean, keep the plus frames, plus 58, that's good. Make it a true setup, increase the startup, increase the radius by like double it completely. Maybe even 3 times, make it a real setup. And if I'm in the air, it knocks me out the air as well. That's just pretty simple, but nah, this movie just left in the dust, in the garbage. Trash. Alright, so much thanks to everyone that stick throughout the video. This was fun to make. Just went over some of the buffs that I would have given Rambo. And those people that keep debating me about Rambo being good and all that.
And yeah, I just don't enjoy it. It's not an enjoyable experience for me, and I don't like any of you.
For the viewers that stuck around until the end of the video.
You smart. You loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
So see this video as my gift to you.
You're welcome.